What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining me here today on this Wednesday, December the 14th, 2022 for another metallic episode of Music of Destruction coming to you from the MOD Crypt. I hope you guys love the new set. Janelle's adding a few more things to the background to complete it, as always, bringing you the best in metal-related content right here on YouTube. Now, if you missed anything in the past week, click the eye, bring down the menu, everything that you need to get caught up is there. I'd really appreciate it. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below, turn on that bell for all notifications. Upfront, opinionated, controversial, and brutally honest. If you don't like that, I don't know why the fuck you'd even be here. I want to welcome you guys to Album Ranking Wednesdays here on the channel. Now tonight we're doing a ranking of an absolute amazing, sick, modern black death metal band from Finland with Blood Chalice. Now Blood Chalice formed back in 2015 and are a part of the black death metal scene in Finland. The vocalist also does vocals for Torture Killer, which is a pretty decent death metal band from Finland as well. One thing I'm going to say though is that these guys don't give a flying fuck about anything other than delivering pure psychotic anti-Christian militant destruction and hatred. Now this also does work to the band's advantage, but it also means that anyone looking for a lot of variation and dynamics won't find it here, and that's just fine. War metal isn't supposed to be dynamic or incredibly complex. However, I do think that there's enough variation between the albums and songs contained with each album that it will offer up exactly what fans like myself and you out there that love war metal are looking for. Now, what this does offer is some truly pissed off, raw, venomous fucking intolerance that certainly shows both in the band's visual aesthetics and the nature of the bestial assault on your senses from the music itself. Now, one thing also is that the vocalist Pessi Haltsonen is also in Torture Killer, which is an okay death metal band. I don't think they're that great. I'm pretty sure Chris Barnes was in there for a little bit, or the band did an entire live show comprising of 6 Feet Under cover tracks. So either Chris Barnes was in the band or the band just did an entire tribute. I'm not sure if it's both, either or. You can let me know in the comments. The lineup is as follows. We have Toni Pekka on bass, Ville Petre Lamasaniam on drums, Henry Virolainen on guitars, and Pessi Haltsonen on vocals. I do hope that I got those pronunciations correct, but in case I didn't, you can feel free to tell me how it's pronounced in the comments, but I think I did a good job there. All right, let's get into the ranking. Coming in at number 3, we have their demo from 2016, released in 2016 on Signal Rex Records. Now, this is a very uncompromised, juxtaposing, bloody attack on all of your senses, man. Like, it's very militant. It's raw, although a bit on the cleaner side for raw black death metal. The production is in the middle. It kind of meets in the middle, and you can hear everything on this record very, very clearly, but it also maintains enough grit, dirt, and filth to be held high among the praises of purists. And to me, this would be a foreshadowing of what was to come later on subsequent releases, and I think initially what they got started with here was finding that balance between black and death metal and the right places to incorporate the various elements. There's also some slower doom-laden sections on this release as well, which helps to accentuate and push forward the atmosphere of the choices within the songwriting and the framework of the instrumentation, placement of riffing and drum work and stuff like that. So this is a really awesome demo from 2016. It gets number 3. Coming in at number 2, we have Sepulchral Chance of Self-Destruction, released in 2017 on Helter Skelter Productions. I really enjoy this record. I was blasting it today. 28 minutes of pure bestial black metal brilliance with that death metal low-end vocals, some lower-end guitar riffs. There's also some incredible doom-laden black doom sections here that give it a lot of atmosphere, power, prominence, and destructive, nihilistic tendencies. Lots of nihilism rooted in the lyrics, and the psychotic performance of the vocals definitely illustrates a destructive anti-Christian sentiment, ideology, and framework. Definitely works to the band's advantage. Number 2, Sepulchral Chance of Self-Destruction. Coming in at number 1, we have the Blasphemous Psalms of Cannibalism. This is brand new, released in 2022 on Werewolf Records. This is 40 minutes of straight up, absolute psychotic insanity, brutal bestial aggression, and raw, visceral violence of the most insanely dark, extreme kind. And the fact that they take a lot of influence from bands like Blasphemy, Archgoat, and Revenge definitely rears its head on this, but the band also has its own unique formula and flavor of black death metal. Being that they are from Finland, you can certainly hear a lot of that Finnish influence. I even hear a little bit of Beherit in here at places, especially during the slower and doom-laden black doom passages, like I said. And everything about this album is top tier from start to finish. There isn't one thing I would change on this. In fact, this is their best album. I love it to death. I'm definitely going to be picking this one up from Blood Chalice. The Blasphemous Psalms of Cannibalism gets #1 on my list. Hail the fucking underground. Alright guys, so there you have it, another album ranking in the books here on the channel. I hope you enjoyed the premiere here today. If you're new, hit that subscribe button down below, turn on the bell for notifications. Merchandise available on the homepage. Click the store tab, everything you need for merch is there. Join the channel right now, become an MOD Elite. You get awesome perks for just $2.49 for your first month, $4.99 thereafter. You hit the join button, get access to exclusive content, review requests within reason. Those can be album rankings, a request for a top 15, or a metal album warfare. Band interviews and promotions. If you have a band, I'll promote your live shows, your album, and interview you. And members only live streams. How awesome is that? Thank you guys for watching. Have an awesome night. We'll see you for Top 15 Thursdays. I'm going to be doing my Top 15 Death Doom Metal albums. Hails.